Hello everyone, welcome to this tutorial on how to use the SoundCloud Manager Soundcloud Bot. This is a brief run for you of all the functionality you can find within the bot on how to manage your SoundCloud promotion. First up, we have the plays and downloads increaser. You simply enter your track URL, the number of plays you would like to give that track, or the number of downloads, and then click the download or stream buttons. This will increase the statistics on your track page, which will show other users that the track is popular and worth a listen. You can also manage your groups for your accounts. You can specify accounts to join groups based on a search term. You can select specific groups from within that search, or you can select to join them all. You may also scrape user emails from the users who are members of that group, which will allow you to contact these users directly. As the user has entered their email to their profile page, means the user wants to be contacted and is looking for maybe other artists to do gigs with, other artists for remix or collaboration works, or any other reason they may want to be contacted. You can scrape tracks from users that have shared tracks to this group using the scrape tracks button. You can also scrape a list of users who has shared tracks to a particular group. This is a great way to target artists or producers or DJs directly, as opposed to just general fans within the SoundCloud website. When you join a group, you're also able to post a message directly to that group using post message on join button here. SoundCloud Manager allows you to mass follow users using a variety of search parameters. You can follow users who follow a particular user, follow users who are followed by a user, follow users who are in a particular group, follow users in groups which match the group search time, follow users via a search term and a location filter, or if you have a list of users already, follow users directly in a list. To go with the follow functionality, you have the unfollow tab, which allows you to mass unfollow users, keeping you within the limits of the SoundCloud follow limits of 2000. Following and unfollowing is a fantastic method to gain real-life followers to your account, as typically you can expect 20 to 30% of users you follow to follow you back. This does depend, and the percentage may go up or go down depending on the users you follow. If you are targeting users in a particular genre of which you have uploaded many tracks to your profile page, you can expect more users to follow you back, rather than following users in a genre completely unrelated to the music you produce. Another feature of the SoundCloud Manager software is the commenting functionality that allows you to post comments on tracks, post messages to groups, post messages to your followers or the users you are following, or post messages to users based on search parameters. These parameters are group search, user search, track name search, track genre search, tracks in group search. This is searching for tracks which have been shared to groups that match a search term. You're also able to share groups to users directly. You would simply specify the user, a track of that user of which you can search for. You will then enter some search terms to find users to share this track to, or if you have a list of users already you want to share to, you can share users directly to that list. You can also share users directly to your followers by simply clicking the buttons here, or users that you follow. In addition, the SoundCloud Manager software can share tracks directly to groups. Again, similar functionality to share to user. Select your user, select a track for that user, select a group URL, search for groups, or use groups based on a file. You can specify how many groups at any one time you want to share this track to, and how long to share that track to the group for. Now you may be thinking that you would want to share the track to a group for a long time to keep your exposure going as long as possible. One trick the SoundCloud Manager software can do is, if you share a track to a single group for just one day, this process will repeat every one day, meaning your track will be shared to the group, then the next day unshared and reshared. By resharing the track to the group, your track will appear at the top of the list of tracks shared to that group. Over here you'll just find some buttons for managing your shares. You can delete the stored data for the track. This is a data which is in the database logging where the track is shared to. If you go into the SoundCloud Manager SoundCloud website and alter the shares for that track, you just want to sync the SoundCloud Manager software to the new shares by clicking this button. You can easily remove this track from all groups it is shared to via the remove track from all groups, or you can select from a selection of groups that track is shared to and remove from that selection. SoundCloud Manager will also allow you to search for tracks and favorite those tracks. You may think why you would want to favorite other tracks, but when you favorite a track, the user whose track has been favorited will get a message that you have favorited their track, and more often than not that user will come along to your profile and check you out to see if you are a user they would be interested in following. And in my experience, more often than not, this user will send you a direct message, which is a great way to start a conversation with users regarding your music. The SoundCloud Manager can give mass track favorites. You would need to create some accounts using the SoundCloud Manager account creator. Then you can select all these accounts and then instruct them to give your track a favorite. This will increase the statistics and the social signal to other users that your tracks are popular and worth listening to. In a similar manner, you can use your accounts that have been created to follow your user, increasing your followers' statistics. If you're a new SoundCloud user, this is a great way to give yourself just a little boost so you don't seem like a user with no followers who's not worth following. Similar again, you can give your tracks mass comments. You simply select all the accounts you want to use for commenting on your track, set the comment you would like to use. If you have set comments before, you can click the view all button and send a previous message, such as this. One there. If you're unsure of what comments to use for your mass commenting, you can scrape comments using the scrape comments functionality. You'll simply input a URL and all comments on that page will be scraped and saved for you. Additionally, if you would like to save a list of users that have commented on a particular track, you can use the scrape users button here. Now, welcoming you to a new feature of the SoundCloud Manager software, which is unique to SoundCloud Manager, is the reposting. This is a new feature added to the version 2 of SoundCloud. You would simply select the accounts you want to use, enter the track URL, then all these users will repost that track to their homepage stream. A great way for you to syndicate your tracks across all your accounts and get your tracks to go viral and gain new followers, new listens, new fans. The SoundCloud Manager software also includes a account creator, allowing you to mass create accounts to use in your mass favoritings, mass followings, mass track comments, mass repostings. In order to create accounts, you will need access to email accounts. As you sign up on the SoundCloud website, you do need to enter a email account and have access to that account to be able to go find the verification link to verify your account. Now, the SoundCloud Manager software will do all this for you, but you will need access to accounts, either a catch-all domain account or access to a large amount of Hotmails, Gmails, or any other account that allows POP3 access. You can manage all existing accounts and update the properties for those accounts, including avatar, descriptions, usernames. You can verify the accounts are still active via login check or profile check. You are able to mass upload tracks to all your accounts, allowing you to make your fake accounts appear more realistic. You would specify a folder containing the MP3s, track titles, and track descriptions. Soundcloud Manager software is able to scrape users' emails who have entered emails to their profile page, along with other profile information including location, username, real name, track URL, genres that the user has uploaded tracks of, and other information. Another unique feature to the Soundcloud Manager software is the ability to watch for new followers. The program will check for when you have a new follower, and when it detects a new follower, it is able to do a variety of actions. You can share a track directly to a user who is following you. You can send them a direct message, or you may follow them back, or a combination of. Now that's a brief run through of all the Soundcloud Manager functionality. Of course, each tab does provide some additional advanced information, which you can find by going to our YouTube channel and watching the specific YouTube tutorials on that particular function. If you'd like more information, more tips, more tricks, more guides, more tutorials, just more of everything, please visit the forum on rootjazz.com/forum. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the software.